Hi guys, it's Victoria again. Welcome back. There is where is he? You see him? Chomping away at some food. So cute. Okay, let's jump into this reading. What is the overall message? Holy Spirit, angels, ancestors of the collective working for their highest good in their highest path. What message do they need to hear today? Maybe you guys are seeing a lot of yellow butterflies. Maybe you're seeing a lot of like white bird symbolism. Like if there's like white birds like doves or the white, I forgot what this bird is called. Ooh, okay, hold on. Follow my joy. So follow my joy. Conscious focus. And loving space. So follow my joy. It says, today I will write down 10 things I enjoy doing, the things that make me feel good and raise my mood. Then I'll pick one or as many as I feel guided to and go do it. When I am having fun and enjoying life, I am in a state of allowing for all that I desire. Conscious focus. What I focus on, I attract more of. Starting with today, I will be more conscious of what I choose to spend time speaking or thinking of. I will do more of the things that bring me joy and see as more of these things begin to effortlessly flow into my life. And then loving space. It says, I cannot learn other people's lessons for them. They must get there themselves at their own time. I can simply hold loving space for them as they go through their journey. Okay. So a lot of you guys are learning how to follow your own joy instead of trying to help do so much for other people. I feel like you're someone who maybe had codependency issues before, or maybe there was a lot of people that clung to you in a codependent manner. Maybe because you are someone who took on a lot of problems yourself, but ultimately it was like your focus was not on like your goals. Your focus wasn't on what you wanted. Maybe you're someone who is like maybe you're a parent in a, how do I say it, like maybe you are in a relationship where you feel like you're the only parent putting in work, or you're like a single parent in a relationship, if you know what I mean, or you are a single parent, or there's something here where it's like you have to take care of someone. It's like someone is dependent on you. And it was almost like siphoning your energy, siphoning your joy, siphoning a lot of like drive, inspiration even. So this could have been something that was like taking a lot from you, like your time, your energy. There was just something here where it's like overwhelming. So I don't know if this was something like you had to do, like maybe you were in a group project and ended up having to do like all of the work, or maybe that's kind of like what ends up happening in certain things, or if it's like a work project, you ended up like being the only person who was putting in effort, or maybe someone took effort for something that you did. I don't know, but it's like now you're learning how to separate that type of instinct in you. Like there's an instinct in you that wants to help, that wants to give. Like maybe you are like a recovering people pleaser, or maybe you are someone who is I'm getting even like martyr type energy. Like honestly, there's something here where you will burn yourself out, or you did before, you used to burn yourself out to help other people. Oh, what else does the collective need to know here, Holy Spirit? What do they need to know right now at this point in time, whenever they're watching this reading? What do they need to know? Cute. Sorry, if you guys have followed me for a while, you already know I'm like obsessed with birds. So the way that there's just like so many birds in this new place that I moved to, like the yard that I'm in, there's just like so many birds. Oh, what fell? Swan love. Oh my gosh. Wait, hold on. It says you have just found your soulmate, or they are just around the corner. Remember that when two souls are destined to be together, they always find their way back to each other. All those things you've had to go through were worth it. And swans are white, right? There's certain swans, like, I know that there's certain swans, but white swan, so white bird. There's something here with a white bird. Like, maybe it is like a symbolism for swans. There's something here where there's, it could have been like a past lover that was doing this, but for this energy that's coming through right here, I think you guys just met someone, or you're meeting someone. Who are you meeting? Who is this? Who is it that the collective is meeting? Oh wait, let me shuffle real quick. Let me shuffle. I don't think I shuffled this deck earlier. Uy. Who is this person? Or actually, Holy Spirit, can you just clarify? We're just going to clarify this card. Clarify the swan. You have just found your soulmate, or they are just around the corner. Remember that when two souls are destined to be together, they always find their way back to each other. All those things you've had to go through were worth it. Okay, so maybe you learned like a lot of different... It's like maybe you learned what you were willing to accept and what you're just not going to put up with when it comes to like relationships and what you put into a relationship. Because loving space here, this is like being able to, I don't know, it's just not being focused solely on your partner, like not living for your partner. You're living for you. Like you gotta live for you, and in turn, like you helping yourself is going to spread to other things. Like you're gonna be able to help others when your cup is full, you know what I mean? So maybe some of you grew up in a very traditional home where it was one of those like mindsets where like the women do all of the, okay, let me just tell you what I'm getting here, because I feel like you've had like a lot of type of trauma when it comes to even like perfection. There's something here where it's like you were held to a certain standard here when it comes to like giving, when it comes to service. I don't know. There's almost something here where it's like maybe you had very strict parents, or you had a very strict childhood where it's like you constantly had to, you know, wait on someone. Or, and when I say wait on, you know, those like situations where adults will literally just have their kids do everything. Like literally, I had my grandma's sister used to be like that. She used to, she would just like, anytime they would go over, she would just like try to take control over the kids and have them do chores, do a bunch of stuff, and then try to discipline them or try to be, I don't know, it was just a very, you know, it's kind of like the energy of like poking at someone who's defenseless. So maybe there was a situation, or you grew up in a environment where you were like kind of defenseless. You couldn't really speak back, or you couldn't really talk back, or you couldn't really defend yourself or pursue things that you wanted. It was always kind of like everyone else's expectations. It was always what you could do for other people. And it's like, but who was doing something for you? You know what I mean? But hold on, did we even get a card? Can you clarify, Holy Spirit, that I just want one card, please. Just one. Can you clarify, Holy Spirit, this swan? Who is this love? What is this soulmate that's coming through for the collective? Who is this soulmate? I really just want one, please. Can I just have one card, please, Holy Spirit? Who is this soulmate for the collective? Okay, so this was the one that fell. This one popped up. So it could be a Leo, because this is the sun, and I'm going to take the Two of Cups, because that's the one that fell up, face up. Okay, so someone here where there's a mutual attraction. Then you have the Knight of Swords underneath. But it was reversed, so let me see. So this could be a Leo, but this could be someone, or maybe this was who you were dealing with in the past. I don't know. There's a Leo here involved, or there's a fire sign involved, a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. But they might be in a state right now because you had the the Knight of Swords that was reversed. And this is like about, it's like no regard for the consequences. It's like being tactless, right? Oh, I saw 1111. It's like this person has like no tact when they talk to you, or they were like, I don't know, it's like almost like a stagnancy as well, because Knight of Swords, that's like a fast movement card. That's like the fastest card, like the fastest moving knight in the deck. So if reversed, this is someone who is like kind of like at a standstill. This is someone who is not coming forward, not coming towards you. They're not pursuing you. I wonder if this person's self-sabotaging though, because the sun here, it's like joy, right? It's like happiness, contentness, but if there's at a standstill, if there's a stagnancy, it's like they're kind of putting a halt to this. Maybe they're nervous. I don't know is this the past person or is this the new person? Because you do have the Two of Cups here, so this is like a bond. It could be someone, could also be a Cancer involved. Rain. Maybe some of you met this person during a rainstorm, or you met them during like a rain, something with the rain. Yeah, this person is not very balanced right now. It's like they're very disorganized. They're not prioritizing things correctly. Honestly, this could be the past person. This feels like the person that was like codependent in some way, because it's like they didn't want to move forward. They were suctioning your energy, siphoning your energy. What more can you tell me about this connection, Holy Spirit? What more does the collective need to know about this connection? Okay, so you have the Three of Cups in reverse. Overindulgence, heavy partying. Three's a crowd. Oh my gosh. Okay. Some of you were cheated on. Some of you had to deal with infidelity. It's like you went from, it's almost like you were this person, they went from mom to wife pipeline. This could be someone who literally had no ambition. They didn't have any goals. They grew up with someone constantly taking care of them. This is what this is giving me. This third person here, this is like a parental type of situation here. I don't know. This is like this person wanted you to in some way take care of them like their mother took care of them, but this is like a love connection. And with the Two of Cups here and the swans, like I feel like this could mean that you guys are kind of like tied with each other for life, just because of the fact like maybe you guys had you guys probably had a child together. If that doesn't resonate, this is like, if you don't have children, this is something that you guys like created together, or this is something where you guys had to cross paths for you to kind of gain certain insight or certain knowledge. It's like this person, regardless of what happened, I feel like you took away something very, like there was something about yourself that you took away from the situation. Like you learned something about yourself, or there was a part of you that like had to, it's almost like there was something hidden within you. Like you didn't think that there was a certain strength within you to get out of whatever situation you were in, but almost like shade, like if you were being shielded from something, but you had like you were the one that kind of like took charge and were able to lift that blinding, that cover that was over your eyes or something here. Because I feel like this person was like, oh my, this is almost like giving me the feeling like maybe you saw a bunch of red flags after the fact. Like, you know, hindsight is 50, what is it that they say, like hindsight is 50-50 or some shit, I don't know. But it's like maybe what was happening was so dysfunctional, but because you grew up in a dysfunctional setting, like it was normal to you. And that's what kind of like was leading up to this burnout, what was leading up to this pain, what was just kind of like building up until it got to a point, because you are so smart and because you seek knowledge and because you are someone who is, I feel, I don't really like saying you're chosen. I don't like the term like chosen ones, but I'm just, because I believe everyone is, but some people, certain people answer to it, so people don't. But I feel like this is something where you really have like this gift. You have like a spiritual gift or spiritual talent here. Like your intuition is on point, because I feel like this is something like you were never taught these things, or something wasn't shown to you, but it's like you knew, you had to learn and you had to discover it for yourself in a way, if that makes sense. Man, I hope this makes sense. But yeah, this person almost wanted to have a, and flip it if you need to flip it, okay? If this is like a situation where you're dealing with any opposite sex here, like if, because I do feel like this is a male-female dynamic. I mean, it could be same sex, but I feel more like this is someone who was trying to like take on traditional values, like a very, very traditional. But it's like I said, it feels like it was like a mom to wife pipeline or something like that. Like they wanted, it's like they didn't even value you as a person. They kind of saw you as someone who was able to take care of them. It's like there's someone, it's like they wanted you to have like the baby, the job, this, that, but it's like they didn't put any effort in. They just want the title. They just want kind of like this idealized, I don't even know. Like, I don't even know, because it's like, it's 2023. So like, what kind, if that's your cup of tea, that's your cup of tea. Okay. But I'm just saying the energy that I'm picking up is a one person was not fucking with it, and the other person was trying to coerce this other person. It's like they were trying to like mind fuck you in a way, like kind of like putting, like making you the one that you were crazy, or making you think that this is what you're supposed to do. Like if you're the parent or you're the mom, they just say like, they think like, oh well, you're supposed to be taking care of the kids, you're supposed to be doing this. It's like, no bitch, we both made a kid together, so we both got a co-parent. Like it's not a mom's duty to be the one, to be the sole caretaker. That's not how it works, at least not in this situation, and not what you guys are thinking. Because I feel more of like you are someone who is about equality, reciprocation. You're someone who wants, you want genuine effort put in. And I feel like the older you get, like this is something like maybe you're kind of like in your 30s, 40s, or 50s here, or even late 20s. I mean, it doesn't have to be, but I feel like this is something like you've kind of like gained certain experience through the years or through certain lessons. It's like you kind of have this foresight, I guess, or this oh, is hindsight is 2020, right? That was the thing. Why did I say foresight is 50-50? What the fuck am I saying? But yeah, there's something here where I'm just getting fed up. Like you were just fed up. This is something you just really were fed up, and you just took, it's like someone taking a deep breath and saying to themselves like, I am no longer going to put myself in this situation. I'm removing myself from the situation. I'm no longer going to do this on my own. I require this for you to be in my life. If you're not going to abide by these rules, you're not going to abide by these boundaries, then I'm sorry, but you're going to have to get cut off. And there's also something here. Some of you may be taking certain, like if you do have a co-parent, like some of you guys may be in some type of, because I'm getting like mediator. So I don't know if this is like a custody thing going on right now. Like maybe someone, you know what I'm thinking of? You know what's coming to mind is that TikTok that's been going around of that guy who was complaining about he had like sole custody, and he was complaining that the mom wasn't answering the door. But if you go more deep into it, it's kind of like, you can, like, I'm sorry, but you can tell when certain people try to play, it's like they try to play chess in real life and they use children as pawns, and it's fucked up. It really is. It's fucked up that some parents will use their children as pawns to get at the other parent, and that is sadly how some parents operate. I don't know why. I don't get it. But I'm gonna leave the judgment for God. Because that is a topic that just really just grinds my gears, because a lot of the times children are the ones that they're like the ones that are affected, and then they have to grow up with all this like distorted, whatever it is, they're depending on what a parent is telling the child of the other parent, or what they're telling them of the situation. Because this is what it feels like. Like, this honestly feels like someone in a very messy family dynamic. And it's maybe someone that you thought you were going to spend the rest of your life with, someone that you took vows with. So this could be like an ex-husband or an ex-wife here, but it really is someone that's not putting in the work. They're not doing their share, and they're not considering it as a problem. They don't see it as an issue, because their mind, like the way that they view it, their perspective of it is very, very old school. Like, that's the energy this is giving me. This is someone's like very old school, like maybe, ew, I'm getting, let me not say that, because I'm not trying to get fucking, there is a certain person that is fairly well known, this conservative man who was like talking about how divorce should be illegal, like his wife should not be allowed to leave him. That's the energy I'm getting here. So that's kind of like, with the swan, like this person is trying to be like till death do us part. It's like I don't like this, because this person feels like they have ownership over you. And if you guys are like divorced or you're separated, it's like maybe they're using this child, if you guys have a child together, or if you guys started a business together, there's something here where you guys had like a joint, maybe even a joint account. I don't know. It's like they're doing everything in their power to like get at you, to like get a reaction. They want you is what it is. And they're they think this is love. They literally think this is love. They think they're offering you something good. It's like it's almost like this energy of like, if I'm not gonna love you, no one's gonna love you. Like, if you're not gonna let me love you, then please be careful. I'm not trying to scare anyone. This is not my intention. And I'm just calling on the messages that need to be heard right now for the collective. Page of Wands. And the Seven of Pentacles, but in reverse. Yeah, this person's like trying to offer you like bullshit. I'm sorry, but it's like, it's just disappointments. Literally, it says disappointments right there. Like, this person thinks that they're offering you so much, or they feel like they could even be saying that they did so much, or they did this, they did that. Or maybe they're even telling like people in your close circle. Maybe you guys have like a joint friends, or like a friend group, or certain family members that, are still in touch with both of you guys. I don't know, maybe your kid still sees their grandparents, and you see, your ex-in-laws, or they see, You know what I mean? There's something here where there's still a connection here. Going back to the swan, like there is some type of tie that you guys are tied for life. Like there was a contract of some sorts that your souls had together to create something. That's literally what it is. Like you guys created something. I don't know. I saw another yellow butterfly. Hi, baby. I'm doing a reading. Sorry. No, you're good, baby. But literally, all it is just disappointment. They're not putting any fucking work in, like whatsoever. None. They're not putting a single thing into this relationship. It really is just disappointment and almost like, why does this feel like present energy though? Because I feel like you guys disconnected from this person. So I don't know if this is someone who's like continuously like trying to get under your skin. Like, I would just suggest, if they are someone who's like consistently messaging you or trying to stir up the pot, or they're trying to instigate something, I would 100% keep track of like all the messages that are being sent to you, you know, write down or keep track of what they're saying, like keep track of when they're contacting you, especially if this is something that, if there's like, if court is involved, like if you guys are involved in like a court type of thing, just keep the information. You know, there's something here where it will come in handy down the line. Final messages here, Holy Spirit. Final messages, baby. Breathe. All is okay. Yeah, so you guys might be really stressing over this situation. It might be a very high stress, like a stressful situation because like maybe court is involved or there's lawyers involved or something like that. This person might be a smoker, or you might be someone who smokes. I don't know. This person could be like a chain smoker, cigarettes, or they could vape a lot. Or they're just like a very heavy smoker, or they have some type of like lung, maybe they have asthma here. It's easy for me to return to the present moment simply by breathing. If I'm feeling anxious or worried, I close my eyes and breathe in deeply as I picture myself filling up the white light. Then exhale and envision stress and tension leaving my body. In this moment, I am free to gently stretch and open my eyes, feeling refreshed. Okay, so you're definitely working on like even breathing techniques. You're working on your body regulation, like trying to regulate your emotions. There's something here where maybe you were just like consistently like, there just never was comfort for you. All is okay. All that I feel is okay. I hold myself in love through the unsureness, the worry, doubt, anger, fear, anxiety, rejection, and overwhelm. I am thankful to feel the full range of emotions that I do. These emotions are the very contrast that leads to my higher expansion. So this could also be something where like you had to keep your emotions in check, or maybe you couldn't even like express yourself fully because you were in such a like walking on eggshells type of environment, or because you felt like you had to be the pillar of strength in the household, or you couldn't be the one to show any type of emotion in front of your kid or in front of this person because you knew that it was going to start a fight, or they were going to overreact, or they were going to blow it out of proportion. Like I'm getting someone who even like if you were to sigh, like if there was a situation where you had to like sigh because you were not feeling like, if you were kind of like stressed or whatever, and so like maybe you had like a this person would like get at your ass about it. I don't know, like this, if this doesn't resonate, this is not the reading for you, because this is very specific. This is like a very specific person who is just like extremely like, they're abusive. I'm sorry, but this is abusive behavior. This is someone who was trying to control you, trying to control the situation. They're still trying to control the situation. And they might even be telling, if you guys do have a child together, they might even be telling certain things to your child, like trying to get them, like trying to pit their kid against you, like trying to pit your kid against you. And honestly, that's just, Holy Spirit, final message, Panther, guidance. So it says, it is time to release your past passions, live your dreams, and begin a new chapter in your life. You are encouraged to expand your awareness, eliminate fears, and become a whole new person. You are guided and protected. Please know, please understand that all the struggles you're dealing with right now, you are truly blossoming into something brand new. Like, you're blossoming into like a even more stunning version of yourself. I'm hearing even stellar. Like, I don't know, maybe maybe you're someone who has a fondness for the 80s. I don't know, or maybe you really like 80s music or 80s movies or something like that. Some of you guys might have a black cat, or you've seen a black cat recently cross your path, or there's something here with the symbolism of black cat. Maybe it could be something that happens on Halloween, because I mean, that makes me think of Halloween as well. Begin a new chapter of your life. So this could be like, honestly, you could be discovering so many new things just from how what's the word, cooped up? No, that's not it. You were kind of kept in a bubble, or you were just, I don't know the word. Holy Spirit, what's the word? It's like you broke out of conformity. You know, you were in this like box. You were in this literally, I'm just seeing like a box, a bubble. And you couldn't really expand. You couldn't question things. You couldn't speak your mind. You couldn't speak your truth. You couldn't do what you wanted to do. You felt very limited. You felt like people were like trying to constantly humble you. I don't know if this is like your ex-husband, your ex-wife, or this is like an ex, like maybe even their in-laws were very like, had strict values. Doesn't even like, it could be any religion, but there's something here where it's like they had very, very, very strict values, or they have very, very old mindset of like, the female should be in the kitchen not working, they should be taking care of the kids, they should have like 9 kids, they should have like, you know what I mean, like carry the family name, or continue the legacy, or whatever. Like, I'm not judging anyone who thinks like that, but if it's hinging on someone else's pain, like if someone else doesn't consent to it, then I'm not for it, okay? Like, if you're both, to me, honestly, like, this is it feels more of like a fucking prison. This feels like a prison. And like, I'm sorry, like, I've never been married, but the energy coming through here, if you were married before, it felt like a prison, because that's what it feels like to me, because I'm seeing like bars on a window. Like, you felt trapped. You literally felt trapped. You could not be yourself. It was really just not a good environment for you. And I think overall what your message here is that through the turbulence right now, because I do feel like you're kind of going through a lot of situations right now in regards to this ex, and maybe you do have someone new, and that's kind of what triggered them to like act out or get all crazy. Like, I don't know, maybe you're starting to date, maybe you're starting to talk to people, maybe you're just like posting more pictures of yourself and you're confident. And this is what's setting this person off, because they see that you're doing better without them. They see that you're glowing. Like, they see that you are, they're mad though. I'm telling you, they're mad. Like, they want to expand on whatever this is. They want to exploit whatever this is about you. But you literally, you left the home. You're making your own decisions now, and you're the one that's expanding your mind. Their expansion is just trying to be greedy. They're trying to expand their control, whereas you're expanding your freedom here. So just know that you are protected, you are guided. Just continue just living your life, doing what you need to do. Overall, I think things will kind of play out in your favor as long as you keep your emotions in check. Don't give the reactions that this person is trying to stir up in you. Like, I feel like they want you to act out of character. They want you to, it's like they want to do something so they can tell like a judge or a lawyer, say, see, look what they're doing. That's what this is giving me. And it's in regards, they might even be lying. Like, they might even be trying to have your kid lie about certain things. Yeah, lost opportunity and divine love. This person is trying to make you fumble with love. They're trying to, like, you may have been starting to see someone, or again, like, this is going to be like you end up starting to see someone new, or it's just you're taking yourself out. Like, this is something here where you're finding fulfillment and happiness here, but this person from the past, like, they just want to intervene. They want, look at that, lack of planning, foresight. They want to make you fumble, but you're really not. So I don't know why this person's even trying. Like, you have too much going for you. You have a very fiery spirit. You might be the Aries, Leo, Sagittarius here, or you might have that in one of your risings, or that might be a prominent, like, fire might be prominent in your birth chart. But I think that's all I'm getting here for you guys. I hope that made sense. If it did, please leave a like, a thumbs up, or comment. It really helps. Honestly, I'm feeling called to do just one more. Ooh, okay. Balance. Even justice here, like, it's making me think of the scales being evened out. I surround myself with people I love and enjoy my time with them, but I also take time to nurture my relationship with myself. I have found a healthy balance between being with friends and having self-care. Yeah, this could even be someone who, like, if they wanted maybe they took you to court so they can, like, they wanted to hurt you, right? Like, let's say they wanted to hurt you, and they wanted to, like, take your kid away from you. Maybe they got, like, full custody or joint custody here, or I don't know, something to do, and maybe they wanted you to be devastated, but, like, in your time by yourself, you're actually taking this time to, like, go out, have fun. You're doing things for yourself. You're living your best life. So I think that's honestly like the biggest fuck you to this person. Not that you're living to, make them feel a certain way. You're literally just trying to do your own thing, but this person will not get out of your energy. But just keep pushing forward, because overall they're not going to succeed. Whatever it is that they're trying to push onto you, or whatever it is that they're trying, like, whatever plan they're trying to concoct, or whatever plan they're trying to make up for you, they're not going to succeed in it. Because you're already, like, I feel like you're 2 steps ahead. This person is not, like, the brightest. They might have been someone who tried to put you down so much and, like, break down your self-esteem, because they knew that you had potential. They knew that you were, like, much smarter than them. It's like they didn't like to see you grow, because they knew that you would outshine them. And I don't say that in, like, I hope that doesn't come off as, like, a selfish or, like, narcissistic type of thing, but, like, it's just a factual thing. Like, this person recognized your intelligence, your potential, but they wanted to smother it because they're insecure. They're literally insecure. They're a fucking man-child. They're a baby. I don't know. Or if this is a woman, it's like they are just emotionally insecure. They don't have any fucking guidance. They just want to take. Hi, beautiful. The crows are here. Please don't poop on me. But okay, guys, I'm going to end this here. And yeah, I hope this made sense. Again, I feel like there's something else I need to add. Call upon your deities, call upon your guides. Like, okay, verbally call upon them. I'm hearing, okay, so if you guys have been, like, praying or asking for protection or something, like, there's something here where you, like, there's, like, a verbal, maybe you're doing, like, an incantation or something, I don't know. But it's like a like, verbally calling upon your guides, calling upon Jesus, calling upon, Allah, whoever it is that you, like, follow, whoever it is that you worship. Call upon them for guidance, call upon them for protection, like, verbally express it. Just be very detailed on what you say. But yeah, all right, I'm gonna go for real now. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day wherever you're at. Stay blessed, stay hydrated, and yeah, I hope you are treated as you treat others. Bye, guys.